Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for December 4th, 2025, this Thursday edition here. Thank you for joining me here. We're going to be talking about the weather conditions in the National Weather Service for the lower 48 here. We have winter weather advisories on the East Coast and the Mid-Atlantic here. Could provide the first measurable snowfall for many in the mid-Atlantic, including Washington, D.C. and points southward there. We're going to get into that, but you can see the hazards here. The purple hazards include winter weather advisories. This extends from Washington, D.C. southward to Richmond, Fredericksburg, down toward Roanoke, and into the highlands of North Carolina, the Great Smoky Mountains. And it also includes portions of Tennessee here, the Cumberland Plateau, northeast of Nashville, Tennessee, up into Pikesville, Kentucky, and into southern West Virginia. Out west, we have the Intermountain West receiving snowfall. There's a winter storm warning in effect for the Bitterroots in the upper Rockies, northern Rockies, the Tetons of Wyoming, and into the Cottonwood Canyon of Utah, and of course into the Rockies of Colorado. We also have out west, we have a continuing to have some freeze warnings in the high mountains of California, south of the Sierras, and then we have wind warnings in the canyons and valleys east of LA and Antelope Valley there. So that's what we have going on in the National Weather Service hazards. But beautiful clear day in central U.S. and the nation's heartland in the upper Midwest. Cold day in Chicago and Minneapolis, of course, but sunshine was out and the snow won't be melting anytime soon as they got a big snowpack there, but it will be coming down. You can see this is the system here on the radar here. Currently bringing rain to Nashville, down to Birmingham, back into Jackson, Mississippi, and New Orleans. This rain is going to move up East Coast towards Charlotte and Raleigh area, the Triangle area, and that's going to provide later on tonight where snow will begin to fall on the northern fringes of the system from Washington D.C., Fredericksburg, back up into Baltimore and into Dover, Delaware, and the peninsula there. But less than half an inch or an inch of accumulation is expected. But it will be cold. Anything on the ground will stick. The temperatures below 32 degrees already as we head toward the later stages of tonight. Now, looking at the water vapor, you can see that plume of moisture there, the subtropical jet stream there, providing that moisture from Dallas-Fort Worth, green stream all the way through Birmingham, Jackson, Atlanta, Columbia, Springfield, Spartanburg, back in the Charlotte and metro area there. You can see that green stripe there. And the much needed rain here for the southeast is that drought conditions continue to impact the panhandle of Florida, anywhere from Tallahassee, Pensacola west back toward Mobile and up into southern Alabama there, Montgomery and all those places under extreme drought, exceptional drought. So this rain is much needed rain for them in the southeast. And on northern fringes, you can see that snow. Dry air here in the Gulf. We officially ended hurricane season last week. We're into December 4th here, so you can see all the dry air in orange here and dark orange here in the Caribbean basin, in the Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico, and also in the Atlantic Ocean there. So hurricane season is done. We're changing seasons here. The winter forecast continues to provide impacts here, but it looks to be more of a normal snowfall prediction season here. As you can see, 48 to 55 inches for Minneapolis, Denver around 42 to 48 inches. It's about average for a lot of the cities here. So slightly average or below average, but we're going to get these snow totals in bursts here, meaning that one week in winter officially begins. The meteorological winter began December 1st, but the official solstice begins on December 21st. So we're going to get these snow showers and spurts here for the Great Lakes, the Mid-Atlantic, and the Northeast, and the Upper Midwest, where we get 1 week we may have 10 or 12 inches of snow. The next week where we just have better cold temperatures, and it may warm up again to above average temperatures again. So we're going to have an up and down roller coaster type of winter. Look at the totals here for total snow accumulation for the Baltimore-Washington area, including northern Virginia. You can see Washington picking up, D.C. proper picking up about 0.7 inches of snow. Most people south of there, like Lexington Park, out toward La Plata, they're getting 1 to 2 inches. Even Fredericksburg is getting in 2 inches here. Harrisonburg along I-81 to Shenandoah Valley, you look to be the winners here. Harrisonburg to Staunton on I-81, 2.5, almost 3 inches there. Charlottesville, where UVA, where the Who's are, picking up 2.3 inches. So anybody in the Shenandoah Valley, you're going to get the higher totals there as the mountains, the orographic lifting is going to help squeeze out some more of the moisture there, that dry air. But otherwise, the dry air is going to limit the totals here in Hagerstown, Frederick, Baltimore. The 270-95 corridor in between BWI and Washington, D.C. is going to be limited to half an inch or less here. Even out towards West Virginia Panhandle, only 0.3 inches. And even Western Maryland, usually they're a high spot too, but Oakland is only getting 0.2 inches. In Cumberland, no snow at all. Hagerstown, same thing, no snow at all. So even up into the Cecil and Harford counties of Maryland, heading toward the Delaware state line there, only 0.3 inches. So the further north you go, less snow you're going to see out of the system. Unfortunately, here this is going to be more of a Shenandoah Valley type of system, providing 1 to 2 inches. And anybody south of Washington D.C., the Beltway there, is going to get at least an inch or two of snow before it's all said and done. And plus, the system is fast moving too as well, so it's not going to stick around that long. But there will be chances next week and the week after that for snow as we continue to get closer to that official start of winter, December 21st. In any event, this is the Weather Guru signing off for your podcast for today. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. I'll see you on the next episode. Take care. God bless.